poppin', ladies and gentlemen? Darhkseid here, and I'm back with another video, and today we're going to be doing a gameplay breakdown of the most recent gameplay released by Steel City Interactive of the game Undisputed.
It's real. It's damn real. Yeah!
What this basically is going to be is just me going through the gameplay, pointing and clicking, pause here, pause there, just giving my thoughts on things I see, things I like and don't like. So basically nothing's too super in-depth. It's just going to be my raw thoughts as I pause and go through certain portions of the gameplay. Things like that, you know, nothing crazy like that. But I didn't want to do this throughout the actual reaction because it kind of takes away from it. Also, if you guys are wondering about the pink do-rag that you probably see in a couple of my videos now, I will be wearing a pink do-rag or a do-rag with a lot of pink in it all October, as it is Breast Cancer Awareness Month. So that is the purpose of the pink rag. But with that being said, let's go ahead and get right into it. Alright, so right off the bat, presentation, A1. I'm loving how it looks. I like the flow, how the flow looks, the crowd. I'm sure they're going to clean up like all the presentation aspects once the game like officially releases or early access comes out. But I like what I'm seeing from like the fighter's point of view, fighter's perspective. Colors look good. You don't see like a grayscale or like the yellow filter over everything. The colors popping a bit. I like it. Ooh, Sunny looks good too. Ooh, Sunny's movement, signature movement. Sunny's movement in this entire gameplay is like, it's beautiful. So clean. It flows so well. Hopey Price is big in this gameplay. But I love Sunny's movement, the way he's evading, the way he's in and out, his taunt, like his the taunting that he's doing, like his loose footwork. So clean, so crisp, man. Let's see what we got. First punch missed right there. Good shot right there. And you'll see some of the punch animations definitely need a little bit of tuning, but not like the punches to me look pretty, like they definitely improved most of the times we've seen them. They definitely look pretty good to me. Sure, I think it might be like somebody might mention like maybe the flow of the punches in combination, but the animations themselves don't look horrible. Some of them look like they need a little bit of work, as we'll see in here. Oh my god, look at that right there. Woo. Let's go back and rewatch that one more time. Good job from Hopey Price. Couple punches miss. Oh, like you can see like now there's torque when going to the body, right? He's like turning his body into it a little bit more. I'm gonna slow this down so I can see again. You can see he's turning. He's not doing like a whole. It's not exaggerated. That's the thing people need to get through their head. The punches are not. Oh my god, look at that body shot too. Beautiful. The punches are not exaggerated like people are used to. A lot of people are used to the Fight Night UFC style punches. They're very exaggerated. I'll stick specifically to Fight Night for most of my comparisons because UFC is obviously MMA. Fight Night's usually where most people kind of like compare Undisputed to. And in Fight Night, the punches are so overly exaggerated.
Dog shit.
Way too exaggerated. And people are used to that. So when they're asking for more impact and things of that nature in Undisputed, they're comparing it to a game that's extremely unrealistic when it comes to punch animations. So things like this, it looks way more natural to me. Especially when he's going to the body, digging to the body, it looks much more natural. Like you'll see right here. Good evasion too, bang, body shot. Stick them right there, and he's gonna stick them again with another one from the rear hand, bang. And that's not unrealistic. That's like a realistic approach to body shots. Hopey Price didn't like lurch and like hunch over from like those two shots. He took them, but they're gonna pay off in the end. I think that's a good thing that Undisputed is doing. They're not making the punches too over exaggerated. Now there with the overhand animation needs to be cleaned up a little bit. Kind of just like it's just kind of like meh. It's not like horrible. Like basically even the bad, like the quote unquote bad animations that the punch animations have, they're not terrible. Honestly, they're really not. People kill them a lot more than they should, in my opinion. They definitely could use some tuning. The quote unquote bad animations could use some tuning for sure. But they're not that terrible, honestly. People are just used to exaggerated punch animations. They're just used to that over-exaggerated feeling. They want to feel like they don't want a realistic approach, which is going to turn a lot of people off of the game. You want that more arcadey style. Ooh, my God, look at that. That's a Sunny Edwards special right there. Look at that footwork. Each a couple shots right there. Ooh, ooh. And I just love watching this gameplay, man. And you can see how he's mixing in the footwork with the head movement. Like, oh my god, it's Sonny Edwards-esque. He's fighting like I would expect Sonny Edwards to fight. Taking some shots, trying to move his head. Now I'm curious to see, is there any type of damage modifier to the to getting caught while moving your head? Because I didn't really see like him take like any like massive damage or get rocked or nothing like that when he gets caught while trying to evade by moving his head. So I'm curious to see if that's something that they're working on as well. Because I don't want people to just be able to just bobblehead with there's no like, you know, no repercussions for bobbleheading. I definitely think there needs to be a price to be paid if you're moving your head and you keep getting caught. If not to the head, if not a severe attack to the head, at least to the body, should be a penalty for sure. You don't want just people just being able to bobblehead and basically just evade a lot of the strikes. So the blocking system is one of the worst things in Fight Night Champion. Why it made that game so bad was because of how their blocking system was, how they were able to pump block and block a load of the strikes. Oh my god, good movement though from Sonny. That loose footwork is looking very clean. If I didn't know any better, I'd say it might be somebody I know who loves to play with that loose footwork. My man, Boxing Fanatical. If I didn't know any better, but that's not confirmed, so don't put that on me. Not confirmed, but if I didn't know any better, that man loves his loose footwork, loves his defense. I'm just saying. But again, clean punches in sequence. Like, I love the flow. Like, you can see Hopi Price getting aggressive right here. Look at that evasion right there. Up, trades with him, gets his punches in, evades most of the damage, hits him with some more, trades a little bit right there. Look at the evasion. Oh my lord. The movement and the footwork. Oof. Chef's kiss, man. Chef's kiss. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. And I love that he's not just moving and not throwing back. He's mixing in the combinations as well. Evading a good amount and then going back in for his own. And it looks so clean. And you see right there, that's part of the physics-based punching system. You see that right there? That's why that exchange kind of looked a little strange. Because you see he's hitting like... Let me see if I can slow it down so you guys can actually see. So this is what causes a lot of the... like the infighting, quote-unquote, collisions to look a little bit odd. It's because punches are connecting with like shoulders. Like you see like right now, Sonny Edwards is like off the center line. His hand is still behind Hopi Price. Then Hopi Price throws a punch and it lands on Sonny Edwards' punch. And then you see right here, lands on his arm again, which is throwing Sonny Edwards' punch off. So all that plays a factor. It's not just like they're swinging and touching air. They're actually hitting limbs and getting in the way of each other's punches. That's something you have to keep in consideration. But again, Sonny Edwards' movement, bang. The taunting, and pop into a punch. There's a push. Digs to the body. Trying to evade, taking a little bit of shots. Ooh, took a stiff jab right there. Stuck him for a second. I like what I'm seeing. Hopi Price doesn't look bad either. His punches don't look terrible either. Like in the last gameplay, I mentioned this a lot. Nigel Benn's punches looked way better than Carl Froch. This one, the punches, they look like they're playing on the same build. Like I kept saying, like it felt like Nigel Benn is playing on one build and Froch is playing on another build. Both of these punches look like punch animations from both fighters. They look like they're at the same level. And it looks like it's early access time from the looks of this. I got some conflicting feelings on that, which I'll probably make another video on that, but I'll leave that for another time. And you can see how the way he's using his distance, and he's trying to bait in certain things so he can counter afterwards. Like right there, he's trying to counter right now. He knows it's a big combination, so he's not trying to trade. He's just trying to move his head. And he's getting caught. That's why I'm wondering, is there a severe penalty for that? Is there a penalty, and how severe is the penalty? But I definitely think there needs to be a penalty. If you're doing this right now, if you're doing this and you're getting caught, there should be a penalty. Especially, see how you're getting caught? Yeah, there should be a penalty there for that. There definitely should be a penalty. And you see how the stamina on Hopi Price bottoms out and starts flashing red right here? Right now he's bottoming out, flashing red. Look at the damage he takes to his body. Look at the damage that got put on his body with those body shots when he... Ooh, oh my lord, that combination. Watch this right here again. Pop, pop, pop. Oh my goodness, beautiful. Beautiful. That alone is going to stop so many people from just unloading a bunch of shots. That alone. Woo! And this is one of my favorite. Oh yeah. Hey DJ, run the back. This is one of my favorite parts of the gameplay right here. Love this right here. Love this. We have not seen this, I don't think we've seen this in any of the gameplay, at least as of recent. I can't remember seeing it where someone's able to pivot off the center line but connect a combination while their opponent's stuck. I don't think we've seen that. And we're finally seeing it get connected right here. You can see he pivots away. Obi Price is still stuck. He's able to land a combination to the body right there. Oh my god, beautiful. If you're able to bait your opponent in, like right here, make him think you're going to plant. Nope, swoop. Or actually, it's right here. Make him think you're going to plant. Come on in, make it, mix it up a little bit. And then when you can slide out, oh my goodness, it's going to look so good. Whoop. Bop, bop, bop. Like, that's going to look so clean. You might say that's Lomachenko, like. Can't wait to see what he looks like in this game, man. He's going to be nasty. And it creates an interesting dynamic. If you wanted to put this into like a lightweight terms, like a 135 terms, it's kind of almost like Shakur Stevenson, Lomachenko, right? Sonny Edwards being a Lomachenko-esque fighter, and of course Obi Price being the Shakur Stevenson-esque fighter. Like, Shakur doesn't have that crazy footwork like Lomachenko, for instance, but his boxing ability is very tight. His defense is very tight. Well, Lomo, on the other hand, is like the footwork master, likes to create the angles, cut things like that. And it creates an interesting dynamic. And that's going to be, I am predicting that's going to be one of the meta matchups. I mean, it's no surprise that two of the best fighters in the game, especially in that division, would be Shakur Stevenson and Vasily Lomachenko. I think it's going to become a meta matchup, and I'm going to be curious to see how that plays out. How using Lomachenko against Shakur Stevenson, how you have to utilize the strengths of your fighter. It's going to be very interesting. Like, look, another, oh my god, just trying to evade, just pulling, ducking. Like, look at the evasion. Keeping the block, switching the block, blocking, then dropping the hands. Like, so clean. But then, yeah, but again, I want to know, is there a tax on getting caught while you're moving like that? Because I know we talked when the content creator event was a couple months back. We knew that there was a tax for switching into loose footwork and getting caught while you're in loose footwork. There's a tax on that, but is there a tax for moving your head and getting caught simultaneously? Because if there isn't, I think there needs to be one for sure. If there is, great. I'd like to know like what that kind of looks like. Cause I don't really see like Sonny Edwards when he's eating these punches while he's moving his head. It's not doing like you didn't see him get rocked or nothing like that. It's not doing any like crazy amount of damage. So maybe that's something they're still like working on the back end. Just like, that's something you can like flush out once you got all the animations and stuff set. That's something I'm curious about as well. And that brings us to the end of the round. Oh, got some punches after the bell. That's Fight Night 2004-esque. Fight Night 2004-esque? Punches after the bell? Hold on, okay. I didn't even notice that the first time. I like that. But yeah, I'm curious about a few things. I love the gameplay overall. After going back and watching it again, absolutely loved it. Absolutely loved it. Sure, some punch animations can use a little bit. I mean, we say that almost every time. The punch animations need some cleaning up for certain aspects. But I think it's not really even like the animations themselves. Maybe just like, I don't know, like the flow maybe a little bit. I'm not sure what it really is. Maybe like the transition point. I'm not really sure on that, because like the punch animations themselves don't look terrible. Like the punches actually look pretty good. The punches look pretty good. I think it might just be the exaggeration of the punches that's throwing some people off. There are certain punch animations that look worse than others for sure. And of course those we want them tuned to, of course, be as good as they can. But for some of these other ones, I think it's just that people are used to over-exaggerated punches. I really do. So like that's a clean combination right there, but people will say they need more impact or they need more. The boxer doesn't look like he's like taking any damage type thing. I'm not sure. I'm not sure about that. I don't think they need to tune it a giant amount. Oh my god, so beautiful, so beautiful. Love the pivot. But what do you guys think about this gameplay that Steel City Interactive dropped? I think it might have been some of the best we've gotten in recent memory. Honestly, it's pretty good to me. And it's looking like they're on that road to early access. I'm not sure if we're gonna get that as soon as everybody's thinking. But I still got some questions about certain things, but I'm gonna put that into a video I'm gonna release later on. But it looks like as far as the gameplay, like the pure gameplay aspect goes, it looks like it's pretty close, like ready for like, early access. I like to see an entire game of not entire game, but like an entire fight. Maybe like if the fight lasts maybe like 4 rounds or something like that. Something around that range would be like incredibly impressive, because I'm sure we're seeing round by round, so they're on that road, but I'm not sure if they're actually there yet for early access. But I'm gonna make another video about that and kind of go over that. But I'm gonna go ahead and end the video right here. I didn't want to make this too long. Hopefully I didn't ramble for too long. But if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to leave a like down below. Also comment what you guys thought about the gameplay. Make sure to hit that subscribe button if you are new, and I shall catch you guys in the next one. Take it easy.